Hello everyone, this is Mohammad Dinadul from the Saimedha coaching center, Koti, Hyderabad. So in our previous videos, we are discussing about the most important questions whatever we are having for the Polycet examination, Polycet 2024 from the topic of polynomials. Okay, so maximum important questions whatever we are having we have discussed. In this video also we will be continuing that important questions related to the topic of polynomials. Okay, so whatever the previous videos, in our previous videos I have explained you about what is Polycet, why that Polycet examination is important. Okay, that complete video, the important questions whatever we are having, I have already discussed in the previous videos. Okay, so if you have not seen that video, first see that, then we can continue these questions what we are having. So Saimedha coaching center, Koti, Hyderabad is providing the offline as well as online coaching for the Polycet examination, for Polycet 2024. If you want any information regarding this, already the batches, already the admissions are in progress. If you want any information regarding this, you can contact on the given numbers over here. Okay, now let us continue the questions of the polynomials. Now find the polynomial whose zeros are 5 plus root 7 and 5 minus root 7. Okay, now if you are seeing this part over here, how many zeros we are having? 2 zeros. I have already told you many times in our videos that whenever we are having 2 zeros, then it will be related to which polynomial? Quadratic polynomial. If you are having 3 zeros, then it will be related to cubic polynomial. Okay, like this we are having. So we are taking this part as one is alpha we have taken. Okay, one is alpha is equals to 5 plus root 7. Okay, next one is beta is equals to 5 minus root 7. Okay, 2 zeros we are having. So whenever we want to find out the polynomial, okay, required polynomial. Now let us see this part. We are having one simple formula, that is x square minus alpha plus beta into x plus alpha beta. Okay, this is a simple formula we are having whenever we want to find out the polynomial. Okay, now let us see this. In that we have to find out alpha plus beta value, alpha into beta value. So first, if you are going with alpha plus beta value, alpha plus beta is equals to, what is alpha value? 5 plus root 7. Okay, next plus, what is beta value? 5 minus root 7. Plus root 7 minus root 7 gets cancelled. It is equals to 5 plus 5 is equals to 10. Okay, alpha plus beta value is equals to 10. Now next, alpha into beta. Alpha into beta means what we can write? 5 plus root 7 into 5 minus root 7. Okay, now it is looking like a plus b into a minus b formula. What is a plus b into a minus b? Means a square minus b square. We are having the formula a square minus b square. So a square means what we can write? 5 square minus b square means root 7 whole square. Square root gets cancelled over here. Okay, now next part, 5 square. 5 square means 25 we have taken, minus 7 which is equals to 18. Okay, so what we are getting over here, alpha plus beta value is equals to 10, alpha beta value is equals to 18. Now let us substitute over here. So what we are getting the polynomial now, x square minus, what is alpha plus beta value? 10, 10 into x plus alpha beta value 18. So this is a required polynomial, that's it. Okay, so which option we can take over here? X square minus 10x plus 18 means the fourth option is correct. Now let us go with the next question. If alpha and beta are the zeros of the quadratic polynomial, p of x is equals to 4x square minus 5x minus 1, then we are having some options over here. Okay, now already p of x is given, polynomial is given over here. P of x is equals to 4x square minus 5x minus 1. Okay, now for this we are having two formula, na, sum of the zeros and product of the zeros. Again I am telling you over here, if you have not seen the previous videos, first see that previous videos, you will be getting the basics, whatever the formula we have discussed over there, then you can continue this video over here. Okay, now let us see this part. One more time I will be telling you, we will be having two formulae for the quadratic polynomial. First formula what we are having means sum of the zeros. What we are having? Sum of the zeros is equals to minus b by a. Sum of the zeros is equals to minus b by a. And the second formula we are having, product of the zeros is equals to c by a. These are the two formulae for the quadratic polynomial. If you are having cubic polynomial means we will be having three formulae. Okay. Now alpha plus beta is equals to minus b by a, alpha into beta is equals to c by a. Now what is this a, b, c means? From this we can take it as, what is a value? 4. This is a value, b value, c value. A value is equals to 4, b value is equals to minus 5, c value is equals to minus 1. Okay. Now let us substitute over here. It is equals to minus we are having, what is b value now? Minus 5 divided by what is a value? 4. which is equals to minus into minus plus 5 by 4. This is alpha plus beta. Now next, what is C value we are having? Minus 1 divided by 4. Alpha plus beta, alpha beta value we have got. But what we have to find is some options are given over here. From that options, we have to check which option is correct. Now let us go with the first option. If you are going with first option over here, what we are having? Alpha square beta plus alpha beta square. Okay. For this already answer has been given minus 5 by 16. We have to check that either that answer is correct or wrong. Okay. Let us see this part. This part we are having. Now from this what we can do means we can take alpha beta as common. If you are taking alpha beta as common, over here what is left? Alpha plus in this what is left? Beta. Okay, this part is left. It is equals to. Now we are having alpha into beta value, alpha plus beta value. Both the values we are having. What is alpha into beta value? Minus 1 by 4 into what is alpha plus beta value? Alpha plus beta is equals to 5 by 4. So we have taken 5 by 4, which is equals to minus 1 5 is a 5 divided by 4 4 is a 16. So what is the answer we are getting over? Minus 5 by 16 means option 1 is correct. Option 1 is correct over here, but don't be in a hurry, don't be in a hurry, see the question carefully. Option 1 is correct over here, but one of the option it has been given all of this means second option, third option, it may be also correct, so we have to check that part also over here. Okay, let us see this part now. First option is correct over here, so now let us go with the second option. Second option what we are having? We are having alpha square plus beta square. It is equal to 33 by 16 is given. Okay. Now let us see this part. But we are not having alpha value separately, beta value separately. So whenever we are having alpha square plus beta square, listen carefully, we have to remember this part. So we can write this part as alpha plus beta whole square minus 2 alpha beta. Okay, alpha plus beta whole square minus 2 alpha beta. How we can write this part means I will be explaining you. Listen carefully, because it is looking like a plus b whole square. What is the formula for a plus b whole square? We are having a square plus b square plus 2ab. So we are writing this part a square plus b square plus 2ab. This part we have taken. Already we are having minus 2 alpha beta. This part gets cancelled. What is left? Alpha square plus beta square. So whenever we are having alpha square plus beta square, directly we can write that part. Okay. Now let us concentrate on this. Now let us see this part. What is alpha plus beta value? Alpha plus beta value is equals to 5 by 4. Let us write this part as a 5 by 4 whole square minus 2 into what is alpha beta value? We are having minus 1 by 4. Okay, which is equals to 5 by 4 whole square means 5 square will become what? 25 divided by 4 square means 16 we have taken, minus into minus plus 2 ones are 2 divided by 4. Okay, this part we have taken. Now let us take out the LCM for this part. If you are taking out the LCM, or else we can do 2 ones are 2 twos are also. If you are doing that part also, 2 ones are 2 twos are. What is LCM we are getting over here? 16. 16 is the LCM. Then same concept, in 16 table 16 means 1. So into 1 we have to write, into 1, 25 ones are 25 plus. Now 2 means in 2 table 16 means 8. So we have to write this part as into 8. 1 into 8 means 8. It is equals to. Okay. Now 25 plus 8 means how much we can write? 33. 33 divided by 16. Okay. 33 divided by 16 means in this also same answer is given. Means option 2 is also correct. But we can't write option 1, option 2. Let us go with option 3 also. So if you are going with option 3 now, what we are having? 1 by alpha plus 1 by beta. Okay, this value we have to find. Again in this also we don't know the separate values. Then let us take out the LCM. Okay. Now if you are doing multiplication of this part means alpha beta. Okay, cross beta plus alpha. Beta plus alpha means alpha plus beta only. Okay, it is equals to. What is alpha plus beta value? 5 by 4. Let us write this part as 5 by 4 divided by. What is alpha into beta value? Minus 1 by 4. Let us write this part as minus 1 by 4. 4 gets cancelled over here. What is the answer? Minus 5. Understood? So third option we are getting minus 5. Means third option is also correct. So if all the options are correct, then let us go with option number 4. Option number 4 is correct. All of this is correct. Okay. Now let us go with the next question. If alpha, beta, gamma are the zeros of the polynomial, x cube power is 3 means which polynomial? Cubic polynomial. If power is 2 means which polynomial? Quadratic polynomial. If you are having quadratic polynomial, how many zeros? 2 zeros. If you are having cubic polynomial, how many zeros? 3 zeros. Okay, this part. So if you are having cubic polynomial over here, let us see this part. Alpha, beta, gamma are the zeros of the polynomial. Okay, then we have to find out this value. Now listen carefully. Now for this, if you want to find out this value, if you are taking out the LCM, alpha, beta, beta, gamma, gamma, alpha. If you are taking out the LCM means we are taking this part as alpha, beta, gamma will be the LCM. What we are having? Alpha. What is separate? What is separate? We have taken multiplied over there. Okay, alpha, beta, gamma. Now see this one. If you are going with this denominator, what we are having? Alpha, beta. Let us compare with the LCM. Alpha, beta gets cancelled. What is left? Gamma. This gamma we have to multiply with numerator. Okay, into gamma I have taken. Now next, second part. So 1 into gamma means what we can write? Gamma. Okay. Now second denominator, beta, gamma gets cancelled. What is left? Alpha. So alpha into 1 means what we can write? Alpha. This part we have taken. Now next, gamma alpha we are having. Gamma alpha means beta is not there. So we have to multiply this part with beta. Okay. So plus 1 into beta means what? Beta. So or else we can write it as alpha plus beta plus gamma divided by alpha, beta, gamma. Okay, like this we have taken over here. Now first let us find out that alpha plus beta plus gamma value. So as I have told you, for quadratic polynomial we will be having two formulae. For cubic polynomial we will be having three formulae over here. First we are having alpha plus beta plus gamma is equals to minus b by a. Similarly, alpha beta plus beta gamma plus gamma alpha is equals to c by a. Next part, alpha beta gamma is equals to minus d by a. These are the three formulae, but according to our question we want only first formula and the second formula. Okay, now let us see this part. It is equals to, now see this one. What is a value? A is equals to 1. What is b value? P. What is c value? Q. What is d value? R. Okay, like this we have taken. Now let us substitute. Minus we have taken over here. What is b value? We are having p divided by 1 is equals to minus p. Okay. Now next, it is equals to minus we have written. What is d value? We are having r divided by 1. It is equals to minus r. So we are having alpha plus beta plus gamma value, alpha into beta into gamma value. Okay. Let us substitute over here. It is equals to, what is alpha plus beta plus gamma means minus p divided by minus r. Minus minus gets cancelled. What is the final answer? P by r. Okay. So p by r means let us go with the first option. First option is correct. Now next question. Zeros of the quadratic polynomial are in the ratio of 2:3. Ratio is given over here, 2:3, and their sum is 15. Then the product of the zeros of the polynomial is. Okay. Now listen carefully. This is important question. Whenever we are having the ratio, how we have tried this part. Okay. So now let the zeros be, let the, how many zeros for quadratic polynomial? 2 zeros. Let the 2 zeros is equals to, what we can write now? 2:3 means we have to take this part as 2 alpha comma 3 alpha. Whenever ratio concept is given, we have to take this part, 2 alpha comma 3 alpha. If it is given 2:5, 2 alpha 5 alpha, like that we have to take. Okay. Now already it has been given sum of the zeros is equals to 15. If you are doing sum of this part means 2 alpha plus 3 alpha is equals to 15. Okay, sum of the zeros is equals to 15 we are having. Let us do this addition. 2 alpha plus 3 alpha means 5 alpha is equals to 15. So alpha is equals to 15 by 5. 5 ones are 5 threes are, means therefore alpha value is equals to what? 3. We are getting alpha value is equals to 3. So if you are substituting that alpha value is equals to 3 in this part, what we are getting now? 2 threes are 6. 1 0 is 6 over here. Now 3 threes are 9. Another 0 is 9. Okay. So we are having 2 zeros. So what we have to find now? The product of the zeros. If you are finding the product of this part. So therefore product of the zeros. Already it has been given over here. Sum is 15. Let us check this part. If you are doing sum of the 6 plus 9 is equal to what we can write? 15. That part is correct. But we have to find out product over here. So product of the zeros means 6 into 9. Okay. 6 9s are 54. 54 means let us go with the first option. Okay. First option is correct. Now next one, if two of the zeros of the cubic polynomial ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus d are each equal to 0, okay, then the third 0 is, now which polynomial? Cubic polynomial, means alpha, beta, gamma, okay, 3 zeros we are having. But what I have given means are each equal to 0. Two of the zeros, any two zeros, it is equals to 0, alpha 0, beta 0, we have to find out third 0 over here, okay. Now let us see this part, what we are having. Now just now I have written over here 3 formulae I have written, alpha plus beta. For cubic polynomial I have written 3 formulae. So I will be taking the first formula over here. What is the first formula we are having? Therefore alpha plus beta plus gamma is equals to minus b by a, okay. Now let us substitute this part, alpha value 0, beta value 0 plus gamma value, gamma only we are taking over here, it is equals to minus b by a. Now if you are taking this polynomial ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus d, means a value is a, b value is b, c value is c, d value is d only. So if you are taking this part, we will be getting the answer as minus b by a, okay. So what is third 0 we are getting over here? Minus b by a. Let us go with the third option, okay, third option is correct. Now next question, if the sum of the zeros of the polynomial p of x is equal to p square minus 23 into x square minus 2x minus 12 is 1, then p takes the value of, okay. Now see this part, it is which polynomial now? Quadratic polynomial. If it is quadratic polynomial, how many zeros will be there? 2 zeros will be there, okay. Now already it has been given sum of the zeros, let us write this part, sum of the zeros. Sum of the zeros is equals to minus b by a. We are having simple formula, alpha plus beta is equals to minus b by a, like that we are having, okay. Now see this one. So what is the sum of the zeros value? Already it has been given over here, alpha plus beta value, already it has been given, that is 1, okay, 1 it is equals to. Now minus b value, a value. What is a value and b value? Let us write this part, a is equals to p square minus 23, okay, b value is equals to minus 2, c value is equals to minus 12, okay, like this we are having. Now let us substitute this part. What is b value we are having? Minus 2. So minus of minus 2 divided by, what is a value? P square minus 23, okay. Now let us send this p square minus 23 over here, it will become into 1, means p square minus 23 only, it is equals to minus into minus plus 2, okay. So p square is equals to minus 23 we are sending over there, it will become what? A plus 23. 23 plus 2 means what we can write? A 25 over here, okay. Now p square is equal to 25. If you are sending this square to the other side, therefore p is equals to under root of 25, which is equals to plus or minus 5, okay. What is the answer we are getting over here? Plus or minus 5 means, let us go with option number 4. Now let us see the next question now. If alpha and beta are the zeros of the quadratic polynomial, f of t is equals to t square minus 4t plus 3, then value of alpha power 4 beta cube plus alpha cube beta power 4 is, okay. Now let us see this part. So as we are having the polynomial f of t is equals to t square minus 4t plus 3, okay, this part we are having. Now for quadratic polynomial, we will be having 2 formulae. What is the 2 formulae now? Let us see this part, alpha plus beta is equals to minus b by a. Next formula what we are having, alpha into beta is equals to c by a. These are the 2 formulae, okay. Now from this polynomial, can you find out what is a value? A value is equals to 1. What is b value? Minus 4. What is c value? 3. Okay, that a, b, c values will be substituting over here. If you are substituting in this part, minus we have written as it is. What is b value? Minus 4 divided by 1 is equals to minus into minus plus 4 by 1 means 4. Okay, this part is completed. Now what is c value? We are having 3. 3 divided by 1 means 3. So alpha plus beta completed, alpha into beta completed. But what is our actual question? What we have to find? So if you are seeing the question over here, see this part. We are having it as alpha power 4 beta cube plus alpha cube beta power 4. This value we have to find over here. Okay. Now let's see this part. We are having alpha cube, beta cube is common. So let us take this part as alpha cube, beta cube as common. Then what is left? One more extra alpha is left. Plus over here one more extra beta is left over here, okay, alpha plus beta. Now next what I am doing means, as we are having the same power for alpha beta multiplication we are having and we are having the same power, we can write it as alpha into beta whole cube into alpha plus beta. Okay, like this we have taken over here. Now let us substitute the value for alpha into beta and alpha plus beta. What is alpha into beta? We are having 3. So we will be writing this part as 3 cube into, what is alpha plus beta? We are having 4. Okay, this part we have taken. So it is equals to 3 3s are 9, 9 3s are 27. Okay, 27 we have taken into 4 we have taken. Okay, so it is equals to how much now? 108, approximately 108 we are getting over here. Let us go with the second option. Okay, second option is correct. So these were the questions related to whatever the most important questions we are having for the polynomials for the Polycet examination. Okay, one more time I want to remind you that Saimedha Coaching Center Koti Hyderabad is providing the offline as well as online coaching for the Polycet 2024. If you want any details, any information regarding this coaching, you can contact on the given numbers. Thank you very much.